nitrous, do a little a couple test hits just to see what the logs look like, which I did, and yeah, needless to say, the car wasn't happy. So, not to mention, I figured out why the airbag light was on and why my bottle heater wasn't working, which I guess if you pay attention to the last video, I said that the light was on for the heater, but it actually wasn't. But it turned out being a fuse. So I have my some of my fuse. Sorry for that rattling noise back there. There's no bottle in the car right now, so the little brackets and stuff are rattling. But anyway, I have my fuses tied into other things and whatnot. So that fuse blew and it triggered the airbag light, and then the heater wasn't working. So anyways, we did a couple pulls and I saw a bunch of knock and false knock. So yeah, it wasn't happy. But not long after that, I did a couple things to the car. I got it tuned, but before that I had to get the cats deleted. I talked to the tuner and he said, and through some research that I saw, first of all, these Hemi motors are false knock machines, man. They're so sensitive, and they make so much noise between the Hemi tick and the exhaust and whatever else you got going on. It'll throw some false knock. So that being said, cats being clogged, from what I understand, will give you some false knock as well. So I got those deleted, and as you can tell, it's loud. It's not loud when you're just riding around like I am right now. I mean, I'm just cruising, which is good because I can just cruise through the neighborhood and, you know, it's not loud. Tire lights on because I was doing some racing in Mexico over the weekend, which I'll show you a video of that later. But I just wanted to do a video to update you guys, get you guys caught up. I know it's been a little while, but we ran into some problems. Then tuning took a while. We went to the drag strip and ran a few couple passes. I was planning on competing in the Modern Street Hemi Shootout, which is September 11th, I believe. Maybe it's the 10th through 11th, or 11th to 12th. I can't remember, but oh, where am I going? The wrong way. Anyways, I may or may not do that. I'm not sure. I would definitely have to get a couple things done to this car before I do that to be competitive. The classes that I was planning on running in, which I was planning on doing 2 classes, let's just say when I ran at the track, the car didn't perform as well as I thought it would. It's heavy, long story short. There was another car up there around the same generation as mine, SRT8, all motor, but he had full bolt-ons like throttle body, cold air intake, headers, 3-inch exhaust all the way back, 1-piece drive shaft, JMS wheels, which ironically enough for the wheels I used to have, he just had a different color or whatever. But and then he had 391 gears in it, and let me tell you, man, he was running almost a half a second faster than me on nitrous, which is crazy. I was so upset. I mean, I was happy for the guy. You got to be happy for people, but man, I was so upset, low-key. Like, I got a decent shot of nitrous on here, nowhere near the limit, but still tuned, and this dude is running, you know, like I said, almost half a second faster than me. Granted, I haven't been to the track in a while, but that was kind of upsetting and deflating. But anyways, we need to lose some weight on this thing. I may or may not take out the passenger seat. I'm definitely gonna have to get some wheels. I got my eye on some weld wheels for this thing, which will really lighten this thing up. These factory wheels are heavy as shit. May get some headers. Should definitely get an intake manifold and throttle body, maybe. I'm not sure, man. It's just September's coming up quick. I'm trying to get a house and close on this house, which that's taking a while. But you know how the home buying process is. This one has actually been a little bit more pain in the butt than home buying usually is. Hold on. Let me accelerate, get up to speed. God, this thing sounds so damn good though, man. I don't know if you guys can hear. Well, I got the new mic on here, the Rode it's just basically an update. I haven't really done much to the car besides the tune, the cat delete. I took the plastic dip off the wheels, got tired of redoing it, and plus it looks a lot cleaner without it, so took that off. That's really about it. I've been in a couple races. After I got it tuned, I raced my boy's C7 Z06, which is a good car to compare it to. He gave me one in the head, and it was too close to call up at the top end. I think he caught me and got me by probably a fender, but it was too close to call. I didn't have anybody filming at the end, and I didn't have any cameras on my car or his, so. But that was pretty impressive to me, given how heavy this car is, how light that car is, and how fast it is. I was pretty impressed. And not long after that, I had a race against a Turbo Integra LS VTEC. And yeah, needless to say, we busted his ass. This weekend, which actually might happen tonight, but there is a turbo CRX, I think it's a turbo LS, on a baby intercooler, man. If we go out tonight, I'll show you the intercooler, but it is like the size of an oil cooler. But we were supposed to run last weekend for 100. We lined up, I heated up the tires, did my burnout, got ready and staged. He went to go heat up his tires, and the car started breaking up really bad, so ended up not racing him. Shout out to Team Wolf Daddy. He came out there. Ryan came out there with his truck, the Smurf truck, I think it's called. It's a Whipple F-150, like from LFP, and that thing is nasty. I mean, he's really modest and humble about it. That truck is fast. It moves for how heavy it is. It's like 4,700 pounds, but that thing gets down. All-wheel drive, obviously, launching it 4-high. But he came out that night too. I think he's friends with the people that have the CRX that want to race, so he may or may not come out tonight. I need to start getting more footage, man. I've been so lazy. I understand how my homeboy Trey Turner, who has another YouTube channel, I think it's One Turner, the number one in Turner. He said before I started doing YouTube, he was like, man, sometimes it's just better, or it's just easier to just do your work instead of worrying about filming and all that. But so I understand what he means by that, but I'm definitely going to do a lot more filming since we got a lot more things going on and in the works, especially for this car. But I may have something in the works that's been a long time coming, so I may have a little surprise for you guys. Some people are not really into this car. It's an older car, older technology. Obviously the newer Scat Pack 392s are better cars, better transmissions or whatnot, but I still like this generation. It's different. You don't see them very often. So but like I said, we may have something in the works, a little surprise for you guys, but I won't say too much more about that since it's just in the works. Possibly, maybe, could possibly happen. Hopefully, maybe, but possibly. So anyways, right now we're on the way to go get some race gas, just in case some shit goes down tonight, which it should. I'm supposed to be racing, like I said, that Turbo Integra again. May or may not need to hit the guy up about the CRX and see if it's going to be ready tonight. I saw some videos on his Instagram. It looked like it's ready. It's hitting two-step and whatnot, so we'll see about that. Other than that, man, I'll shut my mouth. I've been talking enough as it is, and we'll play some footage for you guys so you can get caught up. I'll show some videos of the tuning on the dyno. I'll do a startup. I did a cold start on the car after the cat delete. Let you guys hear that, and then I'll show a couple runs that I did at the track and in Mexico. how much I race on the street, particularly for money. I don't race anywhere near as much as I want to because people are scared, but I'm not gonna say exact numbers. I'm not gonna say how much of a shot I'm on, just because, I mean, I don't even like showing the track footage, because you can kind of time the car and see what it's running, which really doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter what your car runs at the track or at the drag strip, because the street's a whole different ballgame. But people are probably going to be upset by how secretive I am, but really I'm not. If you know cars and you know Hemis and you know this motor, you know that I can't really spray that much nitrous on it because it's factory, stock bottom end, and you know about how much these make on pump gas with a tune. So there's no secret there. Mine may or may not be a factory freak, so it may make more than you think, it may make less than you think. I'm just not gonna be real open about it. Some fucking Hondas rolling up on me with the quickness, boy. I don't know if you want to smoke or not. I don't got no juice, and I don't have the motor, the all motor tune in this. It's a little bit slower on the all motor tune. I mean nitrous tune. It's timing pulled out of it, obviously. So I don't do too much racing on motor on the nitrous tune, but it takes literally like, I don't know, 5 minutes to switch tunes on the laptop. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. People are gonna want to know. I mean, if you want to know that bad, hey, I might tell you, come out to Mexico or come out to one of the meets that we have out here. But I mean, I've told people before, and people know, if you, like I said, if you have a car like this, or hell, even if you have a newer one, you know roundabout how much it makes. So the plan may be in the future for me to have something else and let my girl race this, because this is not too much for her to handle. I mean, anybody can handle. This is not a crazy fast car. I mean, it's kind of quick, and the nitrous, when it comes in, might surprise you a little bit if you're not used to that, but it's not anything somebody can't handle. I mean, it's not as fast as a Hellcat, obviously, so thinking about letting her race this, not really doing too much else to it. I mean, I'm still making payments on it, so I don't really get too crazy on this car. But I mean, who knows? We'll see. Things change, especially if you know me. I change my mind like the weather, so who knows?